Oh my friggin' gosh! I just saw something that is total childhood wish fulfillment wrapped up into one cartoon movie. That's right, you clicked on the video, you know exactly what the topic is today. A little review, try to keep it as spoiler-free as I can, of the animated Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Warner Brothers Entertainment. Now I'm gonna try to make this review as spoiler-free as I possibly can, because I know that I usually will include spoilers, and you all have fair warning that that's how I do things here, but I really want to not wreck this one for you, and I'm so terrible at not wrecking things for you, but I'm really gonna try. Alright, so, to start off with, Troy Baker, who you might know from The Last of Us and from BioShock Infinite, and, well, he's played Batman in other video game outings, Arkham Knight, the Lego Batman series. Personally, he's one of my favorite Batman voice actors, and if anyone is going to replace Kevin Conroy, I hope that it's Troy, because I like the tonality in his voice. But not only did he play Batman, he also played the Joker, which I think is actually common for him, but I just think that that's so fantastic that he manages to pull off both voices every time that he does them. Seriously, I just backhanded my T-Rex by mistake. I'm sorry, T-Rex. Like, if I didn't read in the credits that Troy Baker was playing Batman and the Joker, I would have had no idea. He pulls them off so well. Anyhow, for those of you who maybe don't know, the animated feature that we're talking about is actually based off of a comic book series where DC Comics and IDW got together and did a miniseries where the Batman met up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Fab Four. Not the Beatles, but Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. Those of you who know me know that the biggest franchise of my entire life is the Superpowers collection. After that, I fell for Bionic 6 and the Thundercats, G.I. Joe. It's not a short list of all the different comic book / cartoon action figure lines that yours truly fell for, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and also Batman are two series, two lines, two franchises that I was juggling super fandom for at the exact same time in the 80s and early 90s. I got Batmania, and I also fell for Turtlemania. Maximum obsession power. So to see these two franchises together in what looks like a Saturday morning cartoon is the thing that I would have probably chopped off an arm for and sold it just to watch this. I don't know who would buy an arm for a Saturday morning cartoon. That seems like a bad trade-off, but I would have done it. So I'm gonna try to give you a basic plot synopsis here without ruining the end and giving you too many spoilers here, but if there's gonna be a few, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try and tell you what the back of the box would say, although I'm terrible at it, and you know I'm probably gonna let more slip. But here goes. Ra's al Ghul and his League of Assassins are working with Shredder and the Foot Clan. That's what draws the Bat family and the Turtle family together. Why, you ask? Well, let me tell you. They've got big plans. Of course, each villain has their own selfish agenda, but it's in working together that they can achieve both of their vile plans. Wayne Foundation has this thing called the Cloud Seeder. They shoot it up into the clouds and it seeds the clouds with whatever it's taken up there with it, and then it rains down on Gotham. It's supposed to be a good thing. Except for, not in the League of Assassins' hands and not in the Foot Clan's hands. They've got other plans for it. What are those plans, you ask? They want to fill that thing up with a mix of the ooze that mutated the Turtles and Bebop and Rocksteady, and also Joker venom. In doing that, they can seed the clouds and rain down on the city of Gotham, turning everybody not only into mutated beasts, who essentially, when you mutate, you keep your brains, but then with the Joker toxin mixed in, they turn into mad, crazy, raving lunatic beasts, and they'll tear the city apart. Obviously, the Turtles and the Bat family don't want this to happen, so they team up. Of course, after, you know how it is, before you team up, you have a battle, and everyone thinks everyone else is the bad guy, and then they go, oh no, wait, let's stop fighting. We must team up and face our common enemies. That's how it always happens. Always. What does Ra's get out of it? Well, he gets a torn apart Gotham that he can rebuild in his image, because Ra's is always doing that. And then what does Shredder get out of it? Shredder wants a Lazarus pit so that he can continue to rejuvenate himself and lead the Foot Clan for a millennia. And that's basically the story right there. Oh, I did it. I left out a whole lot of stuff on purpose. They have to stop the villains from ruining Gotham, and they have to stop Shredder from gaining the ability to just keep on rejuvenating forever. Look at Super Friends, I don't want to wreck this for you, okay? There's so many things that I just loved about this movie, how the characters were handled. There's a giant elephant, the Batmobile and the turtle van are neck and neck in the same shot. You have Michelangelo riding the skateboard in Wayne Manor, and you have Alfred all covered in pizza. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm coming off like I'm just super positive about it. But honestly, for me, it's a 9 out of 10 because I'm not one of those reviewers that picks something apart and just complains about it and craps on it and says, I didn't like it because of this. It takes me a long time. I have to watch something many times before I really begin to get critical about it. I'll watch a grade Z movie and be like, well, the movie kind of stank, but here are all the things that I liked about it, because for me to leave a bad review for a movie, I have to not be able to finish it. That's what gets a bad review. Everything else, if I finished it, I must have liked something about it. Let's talk about what I liked about it and focus on that the most. But there's not a whole lot that I didn't like about it. If I could improve one thing about this movie, it's that the animation for the Turtles and the Batman seems a little bit kind of juvenile, Saturday morning cartoonish, but other than that, it's absolutely fantastic. It's honestly a very good movie, and 9 out of 10 is my legitimate, actual, real rating for this. If you are thinking about watching it, go watch it. Go to your Best Buy or Walmart and buy the Blu-ray or a digital download. Watch it on digital download. Maybe it's on DC Universe. I don't know. I'm Canadian, so I can't access the site. But do yourself a favor. If you're a fan of the Bat franchise and the Turtle franchise, just watch it and take it for what it is. It's meant to just be Batman, Ninja Turtle fun. That's it. Anyway, super friends, that's my review, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you so much for taking the time today to join me as I rambled on about this movie. Hopefully you found this review humorous, funny, insightful, a reasonable waste of time for some reason or another. If you did, you can leave a like on it. That way I know I've done something right. That would be awesome. Also, any comments? Pop them down in the comments section below, and if you think you want to see more of my face and a lot of my hands show up in your inbox, you can become a super friend today and join the DC squad by hitting the subscribe button and then dinging the bell if you'd like to. That way when I put out new videos, if there's something that you see that tickles your fancy, you can trot on over and watch it and come say hello in the comments section. And with that, I'm done. Have a DC day, super friends. Take care.